Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige, this is Seeking Alexandria, and today we got some filming. What the hell am I doing with this hand? I got some filming to do today, so I figured we would just jump right in. I have nothing on my face right now because we are gonna look at the Farsali Unicorn Essence or Tears or whatever it's being called on the internet. I heard it called Unicorn Blood, which I thought was kind of a little morbid, but this is it. It's kind of hard to get it to pick up on camera because it's like metallic writing. But basically, this is considered like a 6 or 120 things or something in one. I'm going to go straight to the Sephora website to read to you guys because, like, let's face it, your girl, her memory just ain't that good. So, what does it say here? It says, what is this? What are this? What are this? Alex. I watch a little bit of too much Alex, Learning to be Fearless. What it is, an innovative water-based dual-purpose serum which helps protect the skin from free radical damage while preparing it for longer-lasting makeup application. Okay, later on it talks about what it is and all that good shit, but nobody cares about that. But what I thought was interesting, I mean, you might care, but like I'm not going to read it because let's face it, paragraph, big as my face, that's a big-ass paragraph. But under how to use, it has 4 different uses for this product. Daily serum, makeup primer, eyeshadow primer, and a highlighter. I was like, what, girl? What? So today we are going to be using this as a primer. Obviously, my skin is blank right now. As a makeup primer, it says, use it as an effective primer before applying your makeup/foundation. Start your makeup routine by applying 2 to 3 drops to your face and pat it in. This magical formula not only gives you a smooth application, but it makes your foundation last much longer. We'll be the judge of that. Use it, puberty. Use it under your eyes to prevent your concealer from creasing. Okay, it does say you can use it as an eyeshadow primer, but I'm thinking like, no, I'm gonna stick with my normal eyeshadow primer because that's just the way it's gonna be. So, it says take 2 to 3 drops and put it on the face. Let's do this. So, what you get here, twist her up here. Let's get her a drop. Oh my God, hold on. This might go everywhere, but it's well worth it. Do you see this? It's like a pink gorgeousness. It's like, look at that. That's a drop on my hand. How pretty. Okay, all right. Oh my God, it's got sparkles. It's got sparkles in it, guys. Okay, we gotta take the glasses off, Paige. I've only done this 100 times. Always forget about the glasses. So we're gonna take and we're just gonna drop her right onto our face like they, or onto our white shirt, whatever. Oh yeah. I'm thinking like, just like that. By the way, what do you think? Do I look great? Do I look like I'm crying unicorn tears of sadness? Okay, let's rub it in. Or pat it in. I'm sorry, it said pat. And just so you guys know, I did skip the moisturizer today because I thought this might have a little bit of an oily or shine consistency factor to it. And, okay, that was not enough to cover my giant face. And I'm not kidding. I wish I was. Okay. I don't want to put on too much, but like I have a feeling I should at least be able to spread it to my entire face. So anyways, I skipped my other like oh yeah, under the eyes too. What are they? Like moisturizer and all that. I skipped it today because of that oil factor, and if you have oily skin and you like want to try out a more oil-based product or something like similar to this that you think might help like make you oily, wow, that is like a little tacky. I think foundation's gonna stick really well to this. But I skipped it for that reason because I didn't think it would be fair to put this product down and then be like, oh, my face got so oily when really like I put all my moisturizers and then this down. So I'm gonna go ahead. This is like the weirdest, like tiniest little intro, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to put on my foundation. I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Pro Matte. This is like my go-to. You guys know I try everything from literally a $3 foundation all the way up to like what was that one, like an $80 foundation. Like I've tried everything in between, and this remains to be my #1 go-to foundation of all time is my L'Oreal Pro Matte. So I'm gonna go ahead. I figured I would use, to be fair, a good a foundation that I know how it works on my skin. I know how it reacts, how it applies, all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start putting this on, and I'm going to see if there's any difference, and I will kind of check in with you guys while it's happening to see if it looks different, or I guess, or something like that, because like I guess that's how we're going to test this. Not really sure how to, I mean, other than that check-in at the end of the day, I'm kind of shook by it a little, but let's start applying. Okay, so I went ahead, I put on my foundation, I concealed, and I went in with my Beauty Bakery setting powder. And I am not gonna lie, as of right now, I do see a couple of differences. I think on my nose, that primer does not do a good job at like pore filling or pore minimizing. I can definitely still see them. It actually looks like it kind of skipped right over them. But on the upside, my under eye creases almost immediately, and I don't see a lot of creasage in the under eye. Like, I keep checking to think like I'm lying over here, but I'm a little bit like, I'm thrown off right now because there are a couple like things that are good, a couple things that are bad, but for me the ultimate deal will be the wear test. How does it wear? If it wears, how does it look after so long? Like, again, I know how this foundation wears, I know how it looks. P.S. I know my hair looks crazy and wet right now and like ridiculous. I'm hoping to film another video that involves hair, so I wanted it to like naturally air dry, but like that doesn't appear to be happening so much because it's still soaked. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna jump into my other video. I will check in with you guys when my face is all done and set, and I will give you that look, and then I will compare at the end of the day. So hang tight and you will see me with my full beat on. Oh yeah. Woo. Okay, you guys, so I'm sitting here editing this, and before you guys get to the next clip, yeah, sorry about the like awful lighting. Like, there's, oh, that got worse. Okay, so I'll put it right behind me. How nice. Okay, anyways, before you get to this next clip, we need to discuss my brows. I was trying out two different brow looks to kind of see like if there was one that I liked more than the other, if I had a preference, if maybe I could find like a balance between a bolder brow and a thinner brow. Well, I did this because I was gonna like do a half and half comparison, and I had a bunch of different plans. Well, I never ended up fixing these brows. So before you get into the next part of this, I had to let you know that this was a complete screw up, oversight on my part. But these brows are not sisters, they are not twins, they are not friends, they don't even sit at the same lunch table, if you catch my drift. So before you get into this next part, I just want you to know that yes, I realize it. And I also realize that there will be another video up from this same day where my brows look like this, that I will have to put the same disclaimer in. So that sucks, and I'm sorry about that. Those brows are awful, and I really apologize. But just know that that does not totally reflect my overall brow capabilities. But I hope that you can look past it and continue with the rest of the review. But it's kind of funny if you think about it. Like, who, when you see them, you just wait. You're going to be like, girl, how'd you not notice? When my glasses are off, I can't hardly see the viewfinder. So it's kind of funny now that I play it back. But like, just so you know, we're all human, and that's my deal. So continue. Okay, I went ahead, I got my full beat on. So my thoughts on this Farsali, whatever this stuff is. My thoughts are, so far, I don't think it's done a whole lot. Like, I didn't notice a difference in application. I didn't notice a difference really with anything. I think that my face looks very nice, like, you know, from a distance. Oh, by the way, if we go to do a close-up later and you're like, Paige, why does your face look blue? Okay, let me just listen, okay? I definitely put on this beautiful, beautiful blue eyeshadow right here. Do you see this? It's called Crystal, or Crystal as I like to call it, so I feel fancy. And I was putting that on there, which was going all good until I decided to knock the brush into my lashes. Fallout City. It was totally my fault, not theirs, because their product is actually really good when it comes to fallout with everything else. Except today, and it was my fault. And so I'm doing this, and what do? Oh, I let it sit there so like the colors really melded into my face, and then I went like that, and I wiped it off, and it was just really stupid because I waited too long, and then I tried to brush it away with my finger, which, as you know, is just like, you might as well just push it into your skin and have little blue freckles. So that went well. So if we do a close-up later and you're like, hey Paige, how was kindergarten when you did finger paints on your face? Well, yeah, we did some today, and it didn't go so damn good. So, other than that, I will check in with you guys later and let you see kind of how it wore. I'm one of those people that just like sits in the mirror. What's up? What's up? Want to be my friend? Okay, so I'm gonna get going. I will check in with you guys at the end of the day, and we'll see like if it changes the wear of this foundation. But so far, I don't see anything. My biggest fear with this is that it's like, that it's more of a gimmick than anything. Like, I'm afraid that it's unicorn essence. Everything is unicorn, unicorn, unicorn. Like, I'm just legitimately afraid that that it's not gonna do anything because it, like, maybe it's not supposed to. I don't know. I have a lot of reservations about this. Like, and it's $54. Like, it's not cheap. Like, girl, you'll be in a first class package back to Sephora if you don't do anything for me. So I will check in with you at the end of the day, and we will come to that conclusion together. Oh, right, it is the end of the day. I almost forgot to check in. My bad. It's been like a long filming, hilarious day in my world. But it is after 8. This stuff has been on my face for, I think, 8 or 9 hours. 9 hours? Something like that. It's been on my face long enough to make my decision. And I am sorry to report, I think this stuff is a straight gimmick. I do not believe that the Farsali Unicorn Essence did anything. My nose is definitely shiny. And if anything, I kind of, and I really hate to say this, I think that it was like worse than having nothing on my face, in the sense of oil control, in the sense of pore minimizing, everything. Like straight cake all through here. My nose looks so cakey. It's ridiculous. And like the other 2 products I used for my face, I know how they perform. Like this is not normal. And I think that this I'm trying to find a way to be polite, but like there is no polite button when it comes to like, my pores look like shit. There's just no way to say that nicely. Like even on the chin, like normally these pores I can kind of like conceal and fix and like, you know, handle that situation. But like, I left my like filming area and I went out and I like looked in a mirror and I was just like, I'm sorry, is that a crater or a pore? And that's like my entire face, like all through here, straight pores, here, pores, everything is pores. And it's like, I am not, I'm just not. So, unfortunately, this will be a pass, $54, and it will be going back. I actually read a really interesting review about this, and someone had said like this is the most expensive water you'll ever buy, and I was like, really? Well, the ingredients are like water, glycerin, and like a couple other things, but it's basically like water with a couple random ingredients like to make it sticky. At least that's what it felt like to me, because this shit felt like Kool-Aid. Very sticky. But yeah, for me, it's just not my deal. Maybe it would be good for the other things that it said, you know, just to an overall moisturizer for your face or whatever, but like not for this girl. This girl is pleasantly okay with putting this in a box and sending it away to the places that be called Sephora, because it didn't do anything. And you know, I can zoom you in, I can show you, but at the end of the day, like, you know what pores look like, and mine look like shit. You know what cake face looks like, and mine look like cake face. You know, you don't, it's not something where like, oh, what is she trying to hide? Like, I could zoom you in, which I probably will just to be thorough, but like, do you really need to like, no, but like, I'll zoom you in anyways. That's my cakey nose, and look at how shiny. Oh, look at the pores. Oh yeah, those look cute, right? All through here. Do you see all those little dots? Yeah, those are my pores. So many pores. So many. Oh, chin. Look at that. Yeah, that looks cute, right? Like so much. It's just, oh, like right, that's the money shot right there. I just can't. Oh, good Lord. So I hope that this helped you guys kind of make your decision. If you guys have tried it and loved it, let me know. I would be super interested to know how you used it, how it worked, how long it worked, what your skin type is, all that stuff. I would be really interested. So if you tried it, if it worked for you, leave it in the comments. But other than that, you guys, that's a wrap to this part of my video, because I'm telling you, your girl, she's done with this. She wants to take it off her face. It's funny because like I actually remembered that I needed to come do my final check-in, because I was like, God, I want to get this. Like my face feels just sticky and like, oh, like, yeah, like right there, it just feels sticky. Like as I touch the side of my nose, literally it's like a lifting product off. It's just not good. Like there's nothing good about this scenario on my face. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to wipe it off. I'm going to go to bed, and I can't wait for you guys to watch this so you can see how crazy I look. Story of my life with every video ever done by me. Okay, thanks. So I'm gonna go. I will talk to you guys all later. I hope that you have a great night, day, weekend, whenever. Let me know if you ever have any comments, questions, suggestions, whatnot. Leave them in the comments. I read that stuff. Very important to me. But most importantly, you guys just keep on writing in and keep on following me and telling me that you watch and stuff. That you have no idea how, like, sometimes when you're talking into a camera and then you put it on the internet, it seems like it's not going anywhere. Like, you have no idea if anybody watches it. Like, yeah, it says so-and-so, like, so many views, but, like, that doesn't necessarily mean that they watched it. That doesn't mean that it mattered. That doesn't mean anything. And so when I get people that comment and stuff, it means a lot. And it means that people are watching it. It's helping people make decisions. It's helping people stay away from potentially shitty products. I don't know what I could be talking about right now, but like, hint, hint, hint. So, just all that to say, like, continue to comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. All my handles are always down below. And I love talking to you guys. So I will talk to you guys all later. And I think that's it. Bye. Oh, I painted my nails today. Oh, praise God. Finally, I painted my nails. They look a little janky right now because I like just painted them. But, oh, I feel so much more human right now than I ever have in my whole life. I needed my nails painted. Okay, for real though. Bye.